to the Tea Time Podcast. Welcome back. This is Simon, and that's Zach. Zach,
Yeah.
I'm gonna sing a song. You guys ready for this? Sorry, I'm just getting a little stage fright. It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Where are those good old-fashioned values
on which we used to rely? Luckily, there's a Family Guy. Someone who could say positive.
What was that?
Cry. That's the song. We've been singing that for like the past 10 minutes before the episode. Just waiting for the tea to boil.
Hey, what's this?
That's my keyboard. Sorry, I can't move too far from the microphone.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good. You put that on anything.
Yeah, like so, it's
like
it's like a little keyboard cover.
No, it's great. Just like this.
Yeah.
Why? No.
Yeah, you had it right the first time. He flipped it upside down.
No, I don't.
It's yeah. There you go. You got it. He had it inside out. Wait, no, that doesn't work. Backwards.
All right, so Simon.
It's been a while since our last tea time, like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
We've done a couple things. We went to a music festival, our very first music festival.
Has that been since the last tea time?
That has been since the last mother flipping tea time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Man.
We've tried to do it a couple times, but it never felt right.
Just failed, yeah.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Yeah. We canned a couple episodes. We didn't think they were good enough.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in the fucking trash. But we're here now, and that's what matters. So let's go from the beginning.
Yeah.
Midtown.
Mm-hmm.
We went to Music Midtown a couple weeks back. It was fun. We had a very enjoyable experience.
Yeah. Some of which we can't really say on here.
Yeah, because
until we're famous, because famous people get away with everything.
That's true. Yeah, and until like our parents stop watching.
That as well. Well, one of mine already knows.
Yeah.
Because I was like, bro, guess what I did?
You'll never guess. I thought it was.
She didn't.
Yeah,
she didn't guess.
I thought it was really funny. On the ride up, I got a call from my mom just out of random nowhere. I was in the middle of watching a YouTube video on my phone, and just my mom decided to call me with like Owen was sitting. My younger brother Owen was just laying on the bed with him.
Mm-hmm.
Her.
Who knows these days?
Zach just put the keyboard cover on his keyboard.
It fits.
But they just called me to tell me I loved them, and I didn't tell them I was going to Midtown, mainly because I just didn't really feel like it. But we did, and it was quite enjoyable.
Mm-hmm.
At one point on the second day, I was feeling a little queasy. I had I am lactose intolerant, so I had a bit too much cheese to eat, if you know what I'm saying.
A lot of pizza.
So I took a little breather for like the second half of the day and just wandered around, got some good Z's in, napped around.
Got poked to the broom.
I got poked with the broom. I had pizza in my hand. I was going to walk down somewhere, and some guy with a broom poked me, like with the butt end, not the like the end that you would poke with someone, like with the bristle pad.
Was he like somebody that worked there?
No.
Weird.
He just had a broom.
How did he bring a broom in?
That's what I was thinking. Like, how did he get a broom into Midtown?
Yeah.
I got a broom. I was gonna sweep. It's like, all right.
We can use all the help we can get.
Yeah, that was another thing. Like the first day we were there, it was super trashed.
Like by the end of the night, there was garbage like every square inch of that park, and
like
somehow
you couldn't walk like 5 feet without stepping in garbage.
Right, and somehow the next morning that we got there, the entire park was cleaned up entirely, like 100%.
There's literally no trash.
Yeah,
it was insane. Props to those. That's where the fucking ticket money goes, dude.
But man, that music.
It was good.
It was fire. That shit.
There were some things where we were like, yeah, it's all right. But I had fun because it was a music festival.
The ones that we were actually waiting on were all good.
Mm-hmm.
But the ones that we had to see while we were waiting were
Yeah.
Like Borns.
Mm-hmm. Borns
was
great.
Amazing. If you don't listen to Borns, do listen to Borns. It was fantastic. That was a really good show.
You know, I'm one of those people that are like that can enjoy people's media, like things they create without worrying about who they are.
Yeah.
Like JonTron.
Right.
Specifically JonTron. Because there's been a little bit of controversy around the Born Boy.
Yeah.
And we're not here to take stances.
Well, there is only okay, yeah. We probably shouldn't get into it.
No.
But
mainly because I forgot about it.
Well, it was just like he pressured a girl into like.
Oh, that's yeah. I knew like the general gist of it, but I couldn't remember
obviously
details, which is not.
That's bad.
That's bad.
Like that's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere, that's the problem.
My English teacher.
But I'll still listen to his music.
Yeah.
Your English. What about your English teacher? Your English teacher is born.
I didn't tell you before. No, the other day it was the court case with the person and the that thing.
Kavanaugh.
Yeah.
Or however you say it, I don't know.
Yeah. So he was like, he ended the class early. I was like, now you guys can leave, but I want to talk with y'all about something very important. Today is a day that is going to be remembered in American history. And I was like, all right, what's this guy talking about? And he was like, does the name, and he said like the name of one of the people. I can't remember if it was the girl or the other guy. Yeah. And like no one raised their hand except like one person. And the funny thing is he didn't see the person that raised their hand.
Like nobody, but I do nobody at all.
Yeah.
But I thought at least you would, Jimmy. I'm raising my hand.
I'm so disappointed in you. My hand's literally fucking raised.
I literally know exactly what you're talking about. But so that's happening, yeah. I'm not going to get my hopes up about the results because I know how America and the American government works.
Mm-hmm.
But I have
there is
a good sense about it because things are starting to change.
That's the thing. People are starting to talk. Gears are moving.
Right.
It's a
Bernie Sanders is blowing up again, which is fantastic because
he's my dad.
Yeah. Mine too.
We're actually brothers. It's my brother and me.
Speaking of things happening in the news, as it does, Bill Cosby went to prison. Finally,
after all these years,
3 to 10 years.
For a while ago, I thought he already was in prison.
Yeah,
like I just thought, like, oh, that's that.
His trial just took a long time. And the first day they released a little thing with a picture of him looking all sad in the orange jumpsuit, and it said, "A stale hot dog bun is thrown at Bill Cosby on first day in prison, and he falls down a couple stairs." And then my favorite comment, I can't remember what it was exactly, but it was like, how does your body get so goddamn frail that a stale hot dog bun throws you down some stairs?
Oh.
Yeah, but man, there you go, retribution.
And that's not that's not what I was expecting to hear from those headlines.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like I saw the picture of Cosby and I was like, what did he do now?
Cosby.
Oh, you.
But no, fucking stale hot dog, which is pretty great.
I hope they like keep up with his I hope they track his progress.
Like there's a little bar
and everything that happens to him. Yeah.
It's like a RPG Cosby quest.
You know what they need?
A Cosby RPG about him going through jail.
Indie game.
Steam. Fucking let's get on to
Greenlight project.
We're gonna let's Kickstarter.
Yeah.
Patreon, whatever.
So is it that you are an inmate and like Bill Cosby is the bad guy? He's like the final boss, or you're Bill Cosby trying to get through jail?
You're Bill Cosby.
Okay.
Because you know what they say, all press is good press.
You know what they need? They don't. Do they say that?
They say that.
Weird.
That's how they like GTA. Boom, all press, good press.
Fucking. They need one of those like 24/7 live cams.
Oh my god,
Bill Cosby.
That would be amazing.
I would watch the fuck out of that.
Oh, we would just have that going.
Yeah.
24/7.
24/7.
We would buy a third monitor because I'm gonna get a second one.
Yeah.
and just have the Cosby. We can call it the Cosby Cam. It's like the same font as the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Let's try to get that set up.
How the fuck would we get that set up?
We fucking make a petition. And we go up to the prison and be like, hey, I know how you can get a lot of Twitch money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Revenue source.
Yeah.
Be like, have this thing, call it the Cosby Cam. Mm-hmm. Have a cam set up in Cosby's little thing. Or just have like a cam on him.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, like a cam like on his like chest?
Yeah.
I was thinking like just like everywhere.
I think we should have multiple views. I want one on him and then one like in his like cell and then one like in the cafeteria or whatever.
Yeah, and like one in the gym or one
in
the stairs where he got hit.
We know that old bastard is not going to be working out in the yard.
No. He's going in there, he's doing the 5-pounder.
Yeah, just the empty bar. But so segue back to Midtown.
Yeah. We saw the Cosby Live.
Bourne's was fantastic. That was a really good show.
Yeah.
And then the second day, wait, who else? We saw Portugal the Man that day, which was also amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Except we were kind of far away for that one. I should mention, for Bourne's, we were like front 3 rows.
Yeah, we were right
very close.
There.
And
like, I was going ham.
Oh yeah, all of us were.
Yeah,
in front of thousands of people.
Which is like, here's the thing. Before like any music started playing, when me and 2 of the people we went to go get water beforehand. And as we were pushing through the crowd trying to get in to where you guys were, my legs started shaking, and my legs only shake when I am extremely anxious or like nervous about something. Like it's happened like twice in the past year.
Interesting.
Once was at homecoming. And I got like super like freaked out, and I had to go to the bathroom and have a sit down.
Yeah.
And another time was in the band room when I was like showing people art, and that was random. Like that was a complete just like random spout of anxiety, which is not usually found within me.
Yeah. It's a cryptid.
A ghost passed through me right then. But my legs started shaking a little bit, and I was like, fuck me. Please don't make me have like some sort of like weird attack. Yeah, right now. Because I've not ever gotten to the point of the end of that. I always like, no, okay, I'm gonna have to go sit down right now. But I was luckily I had some pizza there, and it calmed me right down, and it really helped me mellow with the music, and really sat well with me.
Yeah, it's a good thing we had that pizza.
Yeah, that pizza was really good. But the pizza was actually really good.
No, yeah. The actual pizza.
Yeah.
Not to say there was a fake pizza.
No, it was pizza.
It was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we saw Bourne's, we were very close, which that show was amazing. We were like just in this like sea of thousands of people. Everybody was there. It was like a big amazing community experience. Like just music. Yeah. Everybody was nutting because of Bourne's.
Honestly, if you're thinking about going to a music festival, you probably should A, go with friends.
Oh yeah, 100% go with friends.
Yeah. B, I'm not gonna say B.
But you know what it is.
No, it's actually a different B.
Oh. There's a B?
But yeah, you know the other B. But also like
the B starts with a W. And ends with a
Winnebago.
Or it could start with many letters, actually.
All the letters in the alphabet.
All the drug.
You're this close. But back to the show. If some people, it's not for them. Music festivals.
Well, see, here's the thing. Even if you don't particularly like a band that much, or you don't like all the songs that they play.
I'm talking about festivals, not the music. There's some people, like, if you're gonna go with a group, make sure everyone in that group is down to, like, get in there.
Yeah.
Don't be the fuckers that are laying out in the field.
Right.
That's lame. Unless that's what you want to do as a group. Because if one person wants to lay in the field and no one else does,
otherwise
that's a
get up in
conflict.
there, push to the front,
Push in
like
there,
that
get in
shit's
there.
fun.
Like if you can fucking see the sweat
If you
dripping down
right.
that man's face,
and
that's a fucking nut-worthy experience right there.
So that was really good.
Yeah.
Then we saw Portugal the Man. We kind of saw Fall Out Boy.
Mm.
Second day, we were right up close. Same, like even closer than Borns for Foster the People and Imagine Dragons. We were basically front row for Imagine Dragons. That shit was amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not the biggest Imagine Dragons fan. Foster the People is my favorite show. But Imagine Dragons, it was like, yeah, like some of their songs are pretty good, but it was just so fun because of the energy. Like it was just a good performance. And plus one of the people in our group, it was her favorite band, so she was
Julia's
like,
a fucking canon member.
Oh shit,
of
that's
this
right.
show.
She is a canon member. Yeah. She might be here later.
She might be around the 30-minute mark. We might cut her in.
So that was fun just because she was like loving it, and some of the other people really like Imagine Dragons.
She was going ham, breakdancing,
and it was a really good show. And I forgot to tell you this part, but this fucking furry shows up.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
just a furry out of nowhere.
Yeah, behind us, but kind of behind me mostly. And so they're
was
like,
it Julia?
No, she was in front of me.
What if it was two Julias? Shadowed clone jutsu.
Well, I saw who it was, so I'm getting that.
Never mind. Okay. Was it someone we know?
No.
That would have been really funny.
And so, like, they're a unicorn, which is that even a furry?
That's a furry.
I guess it is. I've never seen a unicorn furry before. It was interesting.
Me neither,
and so
actually.
they're kind of.
I've seen two furries in real life. They were both at a comic convention.
Yeah. I know where.
Yeah. And my mom fucking she is a full avid supporter of furries. 100%.
Of course she is.
Like that's like she's just like, all right, I'm down with this.
She's just too pure for this world. She doesn't understand the
implications. She doesn't understand the connotations of furryism. It's a religious movement.
I've seen a few that have just the head.
Yeah, which is
like a cop out.
Yeah, but like she took pictures of them with them, and posted them on Facebook. It was funny.
So this unicorn,
unicorn
starts dancing around behind me, and he starts just stabbing people with his horn by accident. And so this really big guy, beard, probably frat guy, was like, "All right, look, no, you need to take it off." And the guy was like, "Well, but it's part of my," and he was like, "No, just it's great, but it's time to take it off." So the dude takes the head off. It's like a 45-year-old man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it was real weird. It was really strange.
Nothing against 45-year-old men. My dad's around that age.
Yeah, mine too. But, like...
in the ballpark. No offense, Dad.
I like how we have to say that. Got nothing against 45-year-old men. I know one.
I know him. I'm good friend.
I'm not very good friends with a 45-year-old man. All the 45-year-old men love me.
We were going for different things. Yeah. I was going for the 4th grade.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
4th grade when you were saying that. Yeah, I'm not racist. I have tons of black friends.
That was 4th grade for you?
Not really. It was more like middle school.
I know what you mean, though.
Yeah.
But anyway, so that was really strange. But the festival overall was great. It's very fun. Would recommend 10 out of 10. And actually, if you are going to a music festival, I would recommend Midtown as your first one.
Mm-hmm. That's a very easy experience. In it's not too bad, not too good. Well, I mean, what do we know? We're fucking the first time.
Well, from what I've heard, and from what other people have said, they also recommend.
That's good.
Midtown.
Overall, Midtown.
Just music, just concerts in general.
Yeah.
And even like I was saying, even if there's a band that you only kind of like, or there are a few bands that you think, oh, that might be fun, go do it. Because even if you don't like all their music, it's worth it just to be able to see them live, experience that with that many other people and friends if you bring them. And it's just the energy. It's so fun. Even if you don't love that song, just dancing to it live is
there is an aroma.
There really is.
like a physical energy between everyone. It could just be the massive amount of sweat and body heat around everyone.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's it, actually.
That might be it, yeah.
but it's
no, like you're
really
all feeling,
dank.
especially the people in the front.
Oh yeah,
because they're all going ham and dancing like crazy.
I always feel
so
bad
it's
for
like
the people on the very edge.
Yeah,
because they're just like, "Oh yeah, I'm a part of it,"
Yeah.
but they're like, they're like the last person.
yeah. At that point, are you even really experiencing it? I don't think so. I think not.
I think it's like you want to experience it, but it's like your first time, so you're like, I'm just gonna ease my way here. Like your first show, you're like, oh, I'm on the edge. It's fun. But we didn't do that. We went straight for it.
This guy at Portugal the Man. Were you at Portugal the Man?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, so you saw him then?
Yeah, yeah.
Any like past the?
No, I didn't see that.
All right. Well, he did.
Huh.
I was like, oh, and he was like, huh? And I was like, yeah. And like we already had one that we were, but then pizza. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, he was passing around a pizza box. And he was like, Domino's.
He was like, you want? And I was like, I mean, well, yeah. Like when do I not? And so I did.
Pizza's great. I love pizza.
And I made
pizza.
We should dub something like this. It's like a drug commercial.
Damn,
that was a level 10 laugh.
Yeah, I laughed so hard I spilled my
pizza,
teeth.
Pizza. Papa. Yeah, man, I can't tell you how much stress is off of my shoulders now that paper is done.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only thing that I wasn't looking forward to for any of my classes, ever.
Like this whole semester?
Like this whole semester.
Dang, that's good. God. That's a relief.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say art's going okay for me. I have an art major, if you can't tell. I draw for everything. That's where my life is.
You were going to say for a living, but then you were like, wait a minute.
I don't make money on this shit. But right now, I had to... I'm not even going to describe it. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
I don't like the art class, is the thing. It's online. I've never taken an online class before, so it's really hard to keep up with it. And I can't take it physically. If I could, I would.
Yeah.
But nobody wants to hear about my sad, sad stories. Not until tea time, sad, sad stories.
Do you remember the sad episode we had? I want to go back and listen to that.
Episode? I haven't listened to it.
We didn't even mean to. It was just like so many things, just like pile. And I remember what I was doing too. I was playing Destiny the whole time.
Yeah, which you shouldn't be doing.
Well,
I know.
It was in the early days.
It was the early days when both of us were like sort of doing. It
was like episode 11 or something, or like
not even that. Yeah. I think it was like before the 10s.
Wow.
God, we've made 22 of these.
This is 23.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tea Time episode 23.
Welcome to Tea Time episode 23.
We are now old enough to buy things that 22-year-olds can't.
I don't think there's anything like a 23-year-old can buy that a 22-year-old can't.
There should be.
There should. Like, I feel like that would be a good thing. Like each year you get like a new sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like a new sort of reward.
So by the time you're 100, you can do as much fucking meth as you could ever fit in your body. Just shovel it in there and die.
Sort of like after 18, like 18 you get cigs, and I think 18 you should get vaping.
Yeah.
Because vaping is like the pussyfooting of cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then 19, that's cigs.
Which, I mean, who the fuck wants those? Yeah, like, well,
I mean,
we know people. Yeah. Well, yeah. But who really
like? Yeah.
And then
actually,
20.
Well, the thing is, personally, not for me. But the smell, it's like the rich tobacco for me. That's really pleasing.
That's more pipes and cigars.
Yeah.
Which my dad smokes pipes. And that tobacco smells amazing because it's flavored. Like, it's flavored I would literally fucking just sit
there and hold like a cigar and just sniff the shit out of that. Because that's all I really like. Even just like having it like... Can you imagine like a fucking incense stick that's just a cigar at the end? Just light that in the room. It'd be hilarious. Zach's grabbing his phone.
So what do we get at 20? I think you should be able to drink at 18.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
because
my whole thing with that is like people like the government probably won't do it because all the studies that are saying like, oh, your brain fully doesn't develop until 25, so
Well,
like
other
21 is okay.
countries, like places
I
that it
think
is
it should be
18.
watered down, like not super high concentrate alcohol. Of course, people are gonna do it anyways. What the fuck?
Well,
But like sort of.
at some places it's 16, some places it's 18, and every country that it's lower than 21, the
Mm.
amount of like underage accidents and stuff
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
driving and everything like that is reduced dramatically.
Mm.
And it's like if you can go fucking sign up for the army and
Mm.
like
Yeah,
get
if you
your
can buy
head
a
blown off
gun,
at
if
18,
you can buy a
come
gun,
on. You can have
uh-huh.
a little pick me up.
A little vodka in your morning coffee. Mm.
Irish coffee though.
Yeah, I've never had it, so wouldn't know. Drugs
Yeah, me
are
neither.
illegal, you know.
I don't.
We just eat pizza.
Yeah, that's it. We're like the Ninja Turtles.
What?
Okay, honestly though, Ninja Turtles smoked
Oh yeah, yeah,
pot. Like
definitely.
they definitely smoked weed.
I feel like though, who
I
was?
feel like Splinter like fucking grew it.
Mm-hmm. No. I think one of them didn't. The
Leonardo.
Yeah, yeah. It was
Yeah,
him. Fucking high morals and shit.
fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Leonardo was always my least favorite.
yeah. I was always kin with Donatello.
Me too, just
Yeah,
because purple
or it
and
was more
stick.
like yeah.
I like the bow staff.
Oh yeah, yeah. Have you seen the new show? Like the new animated? It's so good.
Is it really?
Yeah,
Huh.
like it's they got like a fucking Black April. All the character designs are
Oh.
super different. Like each turtle looks unique,
Huh.
which I really love.
It's
Like
ongoing.
it hasn't started yet. Like it's only been like trailers and stuff.
I might have to watch it
It actually looks good. I'm
because I
like,
like them. I like
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
turtles.
And the animation
I
quality
like
is through
turtles.
the roof, and the
Oh really?
style is really good. I'm gonna start fucking.
When is the
When
fucking animated Spider-Man supposed to come out?
I have no clue.
Because that looks so
It looks
fucking good.
bomb.
Like I got
Ah,
goosebumps watching that trailer.
ah. My favorite part in the whole trailer was two scenes. Was the like opening shot,
Yeah.
like the fucking New York City.
Yeah.
Ah, I die for those
I
shots.
know. I only watched it that one time in theaters,
Yeah.
and I like haven't looked it up or anything, and it stuck with me.
Ah,
I
so
just
good.
like that big city at night,
Oh,
raining neon lights feel, like the
fucking.
Neo Tokyo kind of deal,
Mhm.
like hip hop, big
That's
headphones.
literally one of the only reasons I went to go see Blade Runner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because the aesthetics.
Yeah.
Like the movie itself was pretty boring. Like
Mhm.
I felt like I was gonna go to sleep a couple times.
I
That's just fucking yeah.
we
Rave
need
on about it or
we need a
whatever.
show
Yeah,
that has aesthetics like that.
we. There,
Cartoon Network kind of had one that was like an Asian Neo Tokyo big city feel,
yeah.
but not exact because it was also a kids show and it didn't last very long. But like,
Huh.
I need something like that. Like, make a fucking anime
Yeah.
like Cowboy Bebop,
Oh, I really need
but
to watch it.
big city hip hop lo-fi feel.
Lo-fi. Lo-fi
Lo-fi
hip hop
hip hop
beats.
beats to study and relax to.
uh, I love that meme.
I need to reference it more.
Yeah. Fucking back to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
The other scene was when Spider-Man says, "All this burger is so good," because
I relate to that.
the lip syncing to that.
I just like burgers.
But the fact that you can see like the food crumble in his mouth as he says it,
Oh
and
yeah.
like it look that fucking it's so good. Mm.
Finally,
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Ben will be black. He'll have the correct representation
That's not.
because Uncle Ben
Well, it's not
existed.
Uncle Ben. It's not. It's Miles Morales,
Oh shit,
not Peter
that's
Parker.
right.
It's a different character.
Shit,
It's
I
Ultimate
forgot about
Universe.
that.
Yeah. Actually, I don't even think this is the Ultimate. It's like a completely different thing.
Miles Morales was in. He was in
Well, they brought him into the regular
the new
universe.
Spider-Man game.
Oh yeah, because the Spider-Man game,
That's
they
Peter
just
Parker.
that's Peter Parker. They just shoved everything in there.
Yeah.
Like all three movie series, like all three adaptations.
Mm-hmm.
They put those in there. All the comics, all the movies, everything. It's so weird.
I gotta say,
I want to play it. Should we get it?
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Let's.
I was
play
going to anyway.
it. Okay.
Fucking my brother with that
Mhm.
OLED TV.
Oh,
He
it's
says
so
it
thin.
looks amazing on that.
Really?
Yeah. And God of War. Imagine how
Oh.
God of War. But
Imagine VR Minecraft.
fucking I
With
gotta say,
shaders.
as far as Spider-Man goes, he's actually my least favorite superhero,
Mm-hmm.
but I like the whole mouthfeel of his deal, like the city and the villains and the characters. I like everything else about Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
except for him. I
Yeah.
hate his quirky, witty teenage humor jibe. I hate his origin story. I hate where he comes from.
Mm-hmm.
I hate everything about him. Peter Parker.
Yeah.
I don't know enough about Miles Morales
I
to say.
really see. I like Peter Parker enough. Like, I really prefer Comic Him
Mm-hmm.
because he doesn't have a voice.
Right.
So like,
They
I can.
always give him the worst voices
That's it.
too.
Yeah, yeah. Like the best voice was like I've listened to some stuff from the game and that's pretty good.
Yeah.
The voice acting there, and also fucking the new guy, fish. Toad in his mouth.
Tom
Yeah,
Holland.
Tom Holland. That's all
He's
right.
just like
A good boy.
he's just good. Yeah.
Like I could pat him on the head.
Yeah. Um.
But yeah,
He's the only Spider-Man comic book or otherwise that I actually like is Tom Holland
yeah,
because he's not like fucking. He's he does the witty humor thing, but not too like they don't write it too much,
yeah,
and his voice is right.
yeah.
The accent he does is
Mm.
right for that.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
yeah,
the like
definitely.
high pitched thing that they usually do.
But
But
it's
like
just like squeaky enough that you know that he's a
right.
little kid. He's just doing his best.
Uh so yeah, not a big Spider-Man fan.
Yeah,
I do like the rest of his whole deal though.
that's good. We're gonna take a break here. We'll be right back. Maybe Julio's gonna come.
Probably not.
Probably not. All right, thank you. We'll be right back.
All right.
What happens when the clock runs out, Zach?
It's for the betterment of the universe, Simon.
Oh, okay. That was really lame.
What was?
What you just said was a bad way to start off this second half of the podcast.
Well, I wasn't gonna keep going, but you said something when you started it.
Okay,
so
that's enough of that.
That was your
Welcome
fault.
back to the T-Side Podcast.
Actually, my least favorite superhero is Sans Undertale.
Wow.
Hero Brian.
That's my favorite superhero, Zach.
Really?
How could you?
That figures.
I love Sans under Brian.
Wait, you mean the real one from My Hero Academia?
No one's gonna get that joke, Zach. That's such an inside joke that even sometimes I don't get it.
Oh.
I actually always please stop doing it. You're messing with the audio. The mic's picking that up.
All right, fine.
Just slapping the key. Give me that.
No.
Give me it. It's the second iteration of this. I know you're a fidgeter. Give it back.
No, fine. I'll stop.
All right.
All right.
You gonna be good, Zach?
All right. So,
do I need to take you? Do I need to put you on the stairs?
what?
Did your parents ever do that to you? Like it made you sit on the stairs?
No. What kind of a punishment is that?
Like it's post go to your room because your room has all the cool stuff. So you have to sit on the stairs.
That's stupid.
Like you can't move.
I can throw myself down the stairs and then walk back
like
up and do it again.
On the last stair. You just
that is lame.
Yeah. I don't think my parents ever did it, but I've seen parents do it to other kids.
Weird.
Like when I'm over their house and I'm just like,
I've never heard of that.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It might just be your family.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't my family. That's the thing.
Oh, might just be whatever family did that.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You still need to see Hereditary.
Do I though?
You raise a good point.
See, usually when I go see a movie, it's two types of movies. Three types. One, it's a general movie. It's a general movie. You know, I go see it.
You gotta go see it. Just
yeah.
Yeah.
Two, it's a movie. It's fucking awful, and I'm gonna make fun of it. Case in point, Justice League. Case in point, Jumanji.
It was so good though.
So bad it's good movies.
Yeah.
Justice League, it wasn't so bad as good, but we made it.
Bad. Oh,
We made it
yeah,
good
yeah.
through our banter. And Grandpa, if you don't know who we're talking about, there's an episode for that.
Oh yeah,
it's called Justice League Super Bazinga. Can we talk about?
And what was the third type of movie? You only said 2.
A third type of movie is a movie that I have to take at face value because
Because you
time,
don't know what it's going to be.
yeah,
Right.
that's usually the case with horror movies. Like, yeah, type 1 is usually it's like a superhero movie or like a rom-com, something like that, something that you know it's gonna happen. And for some reason, I tend to critique the third one the most.
Horror movies or
Well, not
movies
just
you don't know what to expect.
yeah, like because they
Yeah.
typically follow traditional movies tropes
Yeah.
more so than not. Like
Yeah.
you know, uh, but like I don't usually do that with bad so bad it's good movies. And I don't usually do it with because
See,
what I know what I'm getting into.
the thing with Hereditary
Yeah,
is there's nothing for you to critique.
yeah,
There's no goofs.
no goose,
No laughs.
no,
No jibes.
no jokes. Nothing. It's not a movie.
There's sickness. There's bad feeling.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I had to get up and go to the bath. I had to get up and take a break and go sit in an empty
only
bathroom.
time that I've had to take a break during a movie, it's not when I had to take a break. It's my little brother. We went to go see the last Indiana Jones movie.
Oh.
And my mom thought it was too scary.
Oh my god.
So I didn't see like half of it. I didn't see the best scene, which is when Indiana Jones gets into a fucking what is it? Refrigerator and survives a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
The best scene in the whole movie. I missed it.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
Well,
I saw the ending though with the aliens and stuff.
I
whack.
I will sit there and watch one horror movie after another.
Yeah.
Just feed them to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'll freak out.
Mm-hmm.
I jump at all the jump scares.
Yeah.
But I love it. I'll eat that shit up.
There's two types of times that I watch horror movies.
Yep.
I watch it and I don't get any reaction. Like nothing. Or B, I watch it with people that I know we're gonna laugh if I make scared noises and I act pitiful.
Yeah.
Then I do that because it's funny.
Which one was it for you?
It was more grossed out than like actually scared.
I didn't even really find that to be a horror movie.
It wasn't. It was more like I felt physically disturbed more than like.
I just thought it was a good movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a good movie. I'm talking about specifically the scene with the painted lady, like the paint
you didn't
lady.
like that?
I did not like that. That like didn't give me nightmares. It just left me with a bad
Unsettled.
taste. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Specifically that, and like there are some scenes with Pennywise that are just like.
Like in the basement when he found his little brother.
Yeah. It's like I don't want to see this. I don't want to see. Like it's not scary, but I don't want to see it.
You've got. There are a few different types of horror movie watch. We're making a lot of lists for this episode.
List after list after list.
You've got the one that won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Too scared. They know they're scared, or they're pressured into doing it, and they'll go along anyway. But they're acting scared the whole time. They hate horror movies. Then you've got the person that's like that likes them, but still gets freaked out by him. That's me. I love horror movies.
Then you got the fucking like the people that watch it to get fucking turned on.
Oh, then there's another type apparently.
Oh yeah.
And then
which is weird.
One doesn't bother people at all.
Weird.
That's my dad.
Yeah.
No, not necessarily.
I was doing it as a joke. I don't care. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I've walked in on you jacking off to that stuff.
No, you haven't. I don't even remember what the last one was. Oh, I was gonna roast Schmalik because he was like, I felt like it was a comedy, and it was like, yeah, okay, you're so fucking edgy. Wow, man, teach me your secrets. But anyway, like I was saying,
I just slid like 4 inches down my seat.
He had to adjust his mic.
I did.
But I haven't watched many horror movies that have really affected me after the fact. Hereditary was pretty bad. And my brother said the same thing.
For some reason, I keep getting like Teeth and Hereditary confused.
Yeah, no, not the same thing.
I don't know why. Like it's for some reason like two movies I haven't seen, and that's it.
Oh, you haven't seen Teeth?
I haven't seen Teeth.
It's not really worth. Like it's.
That's the movie about the lady that has teeth in her vagina.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Beep.
You're getting a little late on that buzzer.
Dang. Can you hire me as the official censor?
I mean, yeah.
Can we put that in my job description?
Yeah, I'll put it on the website.
Thanks. Yeah. But yeah, that one. I'm gonna watch that with you someday. Someday. Soon.
Not soon.
Like tomorrow.
No.
Like this week probably. No. Like soon.
No.
Like Halloween.
It is Halloween.
Man, it's spooky month.
Spooky month.
Oh wait,
welcome to the
yet.
First spooky episode of We Didn't Do Anything Special.
Wait,
we'll do it on this.
What's today? 30th.
30th.
Just September have 30 or 31 days.
Right,
All right. Oh my God, this is gonna come out
tomorrow
on October 1st. The first day of spooky month.
Spooktober.
Yeah.
We should do something spooky. We didn't plan on anything.
So.
Zach, we didn't plan on anything. Zach, we didn't plan on anything. We'll do a spooky episode at the end of the month.
Yeah.
I think that'd be fun. Not this time.
Well, we'll do a couple because it's Spooktober.
That's true. Not this one.
And we're also going to start playing Amnesia.
A spooky game. Tomorrow. Or tonight. Tomorrow.
How much time we got left to blow? I'm running out of ideas.
We got like 20 minutes left.
Oof, we're running out of steam.
Well, I got something we can talk about. Earlier, before we started the podcast, me and Zach sort of had I started this, a sort of epiphany of having a list, epiphany of pamphlets. No, but we had an idea to have this sort of list of 6 words each, not words, like sort of ideas and statements that neither of us can talk about whatsoever, and we both have to agree on them.
So I'm gonna say mine.
Yeah. This is Zach's fake list that he made to fucking.
Oh no, I meant the thing that you banned. I was gonna talk about the thing that you banned me from talking about.
Oh yeah, that. We'll get into the fake list of this.
Oh wait, I actually can't talk about that?
No.
Oh. All right.
Because I forgot about it for a second, and then I realized, oh wait, that's what you were talking about. Then no, we can't. Like the podcast is 2 times banned. Like it doesn't reverse or anything. It's just banned double the punishment.
All right.
Because I don't want to ever hear that.
So that means I have to do your clothes and my clothes.
Yeah. So the punishment is if one of us doesn't follow these parameters, you have to do the other person's laundry.
That's a very niche thing to ban me from talking about because I probably wouldn't have ever talked about it ever again.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know why that popped into my head.
Yeah. It's mostly for a goof. Zach, why don't you go into your goof list of things that I can't talk about? That you can't.
Oh, yeah. Simon's not allowed to talk about coding, Minecraft, which that's like 99% of your life right there. Any kind of retro games. Metroid, old Mario, old Zelda. Any of those.
Yeah.
What else? Mega Man.
Yeah. Which I've never played Mega Man.
What?
Well, I've played it. I've never finished it. I actually have the old NES cartridge.
Any of the YouTube boys you watch, Super Mega Game Grumps. You talk about Bim Bam because I like them.
Okay. Bim Bam. They're not a Bim Bam. A brother.
I said Im.
I know, but it's
whatever.
I was just making it funny, based on.
How many things was that?
Zach.
That was 4.
You also said Katamari.
Oh yeah, Katamari.
Which is a good ass game, by the way.
I can't even think of anything else that you even enjoy. You're
art,
not allowed to talk about. Oh yeah, art.
And that's it. That's the whole list. And my list now only consists of one thing, which I don't want to talk about. I don't want to talk about. Okay, joke list. You're not allowed to talk about vampire shit.
Oh, what?
You're not allowed to talk about Dota.
All right, that's fair.
You're not allowed to talk about writing.
Mm-hmm.
You're not allowed to talk about Destiny, how great a game it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're not allowed to talk about uh Supreme.
I mean, okay.
You fucking lust for Supreme. You
I really
suck in
don't.
the Supreme logo's dick.
Supreme
Simon
is.
edited in a Supreme logo and then edited a dick on it and
I'm
then
not
edited
even
in Zach
that.
sucking it.
I'm not even that into Supreme. I'm
I was
into. I am into streetwear,
I
and
was
also high
I was
fashion.
doing a joke because
Okay.
everyone knows Supreme.
Okay.
And last but not least, you're not allowed to talk about. I got this. Hold up. Got it.
What's something I enjoy doing, Simon? Well, there are a few. You only have one space left.
You're not allowed to talk about pizza.
All right.
And if you've been listening to the rest of the podcast, you know what that means.
I'm just gonna talk about fucking all the time.
That was the other
That's
thing.
all I'm gonna talk about.
That was my other thing.
Yeah.
Sex.
So would you rather replace Supreme with sex?
Yeah.
All right. I'm just gonna talk about fashion all the time then.
It was a joke, anyways. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Zach, can you stop messing with that?
Why?
I don't like it.
Why?
It's one of those things.
That's why it's over here and not over there, because
It's
you
one
don't
of the,
even like it.
like this sort of like kinetic sand.
Yeah.
That sort of feeling, sort of floppery, rubbery. Like it doesn't feel right to me. It gives me a sense of unease whenever like something's going on with it. Sort of like me messing with that. Like I'll do it for a second. Like this causes me so much unease. I never want to do it again. And then I do it 5 minutes later.
With what?
Like the whiteboard. Like I knock it around.
Well, this.
It's just a whiteboard that's in between our two desks.
This is my brain.
I don't like it.
This is what if you could like go into my brain.
If you don't,
this is the feeling you would get.
It's the rubber keyboard overlay that I have for my MacBook.
The rubbery, Pro. Like you were saying with that too, the rubbery liquid feel.
The thing that I was pointing out earlier is the keyboard protector.
The mouth.
The wrist. The thing that you put for your wrists on your keyboard.
The mouth feel for those things.
I hate it.
The metaphorical mouth feel is fantastic.
I fucking hate it. I love it. It just causes me so much unease.
It exists in my soul.
It reminds me. Have you ever had a dream where everything is moving way too fast?
And you
can do anything. Yeah, but it's a specific dream, and everything is moving too fast, and everything is too perfect, and everything looks like it's made out of like it has a line art around it made out of charcoal. It's very weird and specific.
That's very niche. I have not had.
I haven't had one in a long time, but I get them. It's sort of like not even a dream. I'll be lying there, and it's sort of like a state of mind. I think we've talked about it a bit before.
I've never heard this before.
Really?
Yeah.
It's sort of like everything is like in your mind is going a bit too fast, and you're overanalyzing things.
Weird.
Yeah. I have no clue what it is.
That happens sometimes when I eat pizza.
Now we're putting too much thing on it so people know what it is. Like the first time we said it wasn't that. It was very nonchalant, but now it's just...
Oh,
my dad.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
I hope he does actually.
I mean, we're just talking about eating pizza, so
yeah, it doesn't even matter.
Nothing you could even do. Like,
yeah. Come on, man.
Come on, Ethan.
You old fart.
Get with the times.
Sorry, I called you a fart dad.
Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm doing it because Simon's pressuring me into doing it.
Yeah, I have a gun up to his head right now.
No, he has a pizza. Speaking of weird dreams, we watched that documentary on sleep paralysis the other night.
So Zach, a little thing about you, you have sleep paralysis
I have sleep
occasionally.
paralysis.
You get your body shock and a little Zapdos appears and you get paralysis.
I wish there was a rewind button. I wish there was a rewind button in real life. Because I watched the soul die out of your eyes. I watched your face fall after you said that. So anyway,
sleep paralysis.
I do get sleep paralysis. I sleepwalk.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of waking hallucinations. I get a lot of weird sleep stuff.
Yeah. Opposed to me, which I have none of that stuff. Once I'm out, I'm out.
Yeah, you're pretty vanilla.
Yeah.
Well,
well, it's like so far past vanilla that it's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's too vanilla.
Yeah, like one time we were on a band trip with me and Nate, and I fell asleep and I was laying against my arm, and Nate had a fucking gigantic pixie stick. You know, one of those things that you get a theme park, a theme park, and it was just whacking it with me. If you probably heard the story.
Wait,
before.
he was whacking it with you.
No, he was whacking me with it. So repeatedly, like to the point where my face was a little red.
Jesus.
Simon, wake up.
Oh, I remember that story.
And they're like, I can't remember who was there. It was two other people, and they were all laughing their ass off. And I woke up like, I think it was like 10 minutes later. I was like, why is my face hurt?
Jesus. Yeah, you sleep really hard.
Oh yeah. But back to sleep paralysis. Sleep paralysis, to my understanding, is some sort of weird fucking thing. Some people think it's religious. Some people think it's spiritual. Some people think it's fucking aliens. Others think it's demons.
Well,
what do you think, Zach?
It's not really. Nobody really thinks it's religious.
Joe did. Joe sleep.
Joe Minecraft.
Joe Minecraft.
So it's basically what it is. I
was thinking like Wrath of God type thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that kind of religious. Not like holy.
So what it is, I don't know the science behind it.
I do. I went to sleep paralysis school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, so I would imagine it's pretty similar to sleepwalking, and night terrors, which is where your body skips the phase between REM sleep and waking up. And so it's something like your brain is still in deep sleep, but your body isn't, or something. So you're like kind of interacting with the dreamlike state. So it's this really weird gray area between being dead ass asleep and awake. I would imagine it's something like that. But your body, you wake up for it. You're conscious while it's happening, and your body is literally unable to move. Like if you try to move, you might be able to like jerk a little bit, or like blink, look around with your eyes, but that's about it.
My first experience, not personally, but like through someone else, was through my dad. Because I don't think it happens to him very often, like very rarely. But one time, it was like he was already asleep. My stepmom, she was like brushing her teeth or whatever, and my dad woke back up, and there was like this black figure that opened the door and walked in, and he couldn't do anything. He was laying there in bed, freezing, and while he was doing that, the light was on in the bathroom, and my stepmom was brushing her teeth the whole time, and my dad could not do anything. It fucked him up. It was really scary.
Yeah.
And that was the first. I think that's how I remember him telling me it. Could be very wrong. Sorry, Dad, if I'm telling the story wrong. But
and that's
sorry, Dad.
A big commonality that most people, like a common theme that most people share, is the shadow person. Almost every single person that has ever had sleep paralysis, that's probably the first thing that you see.
Like a silhouette of a black.
It's
person.
Like a bipedal humanoid shape made of shadow. Like that's what it looks like. But there's like substance to it. Like it's not just a 2D like projection shadow, it's like an actual 3D physical thing. And it'll interact with things. Like if you while you're seeing this, if it
It's
like
like
you
a
said,
cat just
if
knocks
it
things over.
opens the door,
Yeah.
while it's happening, when you like wake up, quote unquote, and you get to move again, the door will be closed. Like because the door didn't actually open. Um
Duh.
or it'll but everybody also usually has a unique or multiple unique things that they see, and they call them like visitors because those are the things that visit you when you have nightmares or you get sleep paralysis. And it's freaky, it's terrifying because you're trying to sit there and rationalize it with yourself, like you're trying to think, okay, there's got to be some explanation for this, but you're literally sitting there watching a nightmare happen right in front of you.
Sorry. I just thought back to the Cosby Cam. I was thinking, like, what am I gonna name this episode?
Did we talk about that on the podcast? Oh. Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Um
It's just too funny.
but and it's
Just
like,
continue.
and so you're like trying to explain it to yourself, and you can't, like, it's just terrifying. And it's even worse when they start interacting with you, and they'll touch you, and they'll like lean in really close to your ear, and they'll whisper, they'll scream, they'll be really loud. um
Like
and
a
it's
little
not
scream.
always like people or solid things that you see. Like sometimes it'll just be like sounds, or like light hallucinations, or a lot of people also see just like dark blobs, like um so it's really weird. There are a lot of common themes. Like one of the noises that almost everybody hears is a loud buzzing sound, like a bunch of like wasps are in the room or something. um But yeah, it's also very unique to each person. The first time I ever got it was actually in the morning. It was like I already would have been waking up anyway, and my eyes were closed. Um, and I was laying on my side, like on my arm, so my arm was out, and I couldn't fucking move. And I was like trying to open my eyes and like roll over, but I couldn't. And I heard my bedroom door open and then close, and I heard like really heavy footsteps walking around my bed, and then uh it was my grandfather, and he was saying, like, he has a super super thick southern accent, and like
Howdy, boys.
he like wheezing cuz he's super fat too. uh
Howdy, boys.
and he was like, "Hey, boy." And he was patting my hand, and he also has like
Oh,
super rough, calloused hands, and he was patting my hand a bunch of
don't call a
times.
cowboy.
And he was like, "Hey, I just came to say hi." And I was trying to like open my eyes and roll over so I could be like, "Oh shit, hey, what's up?" or whatever.
I didn't know you were gonna be here, Grandpa.
um, and he was like, wake up," and he was patting my hand a bunch, and he sat down in my chair, and I was trying to say like, I'm awake," and then I finally was able to fucking open my eyes, and I like sat up, and obviously he was not there. But you're fully conscious while this is happening. It's not like it's
Hmm.
not a dream,
Yeah,
because you
because in
can,
dreams you can sort of tell,
right.
like, the main thing with dreams is it skips the in between.
Mhm.
Like it goes from event to event. It's sort
Right.
of like let's say you're going from a party to your house. It sort of like skips along the walk home, essentially. I would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And with that, obviously, wouldn't do that.
it's almost always bad too. Like you can
Mm-hmm.
have some interesting or like good experiences with it, like that. Like that was interesting. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't necessarily bad. Um but it can get pretty nasty, especially if whatever visits you is like particularly mean. I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it, but yeah, it can get pretty like terrifying. And it's worse when it happens after you've been awake.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz like a lot of people, you probably do it sometimes. You'll fucking like wake up at 2 a.m. to go pee or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
just cuz that'll
Just because you
happen.
feel like it.
Like that'll happen. or you'll wake up for whatever reason, and then you'll have been awake for 5-10 minutes, and you'll still see hallucinations. Like after you haven't even been thinking of it, you aren't expecting it, like everything seems perfectly normal. I'm awake now, whatever. It'll just like pop up out of nowhere. It's like, where the fuck did you, like, what? Like, why? Why would my brain be doing this after I'm fully conscious? Like, um, yeah, it's really weird. So the documentary is called The Nightmare. It's on Netflix. It's
For those of you who can't afford Netflix, it's somewhere else.
And you can find it somewhere else. It's interesting because it's a documentary, but it uses some horror movie imagery.
Yeah. Like there's some scenes when people are telling stories and they like animate it out or act it out, which was done pretty well.
But it is still a real documentary. It's worth checking really out.
Good. Like 100% serious, no jokes, except for the time when the guy was like, "I did not masturbate on my mother's sheets." That was funny. Watch the movie.
Watch it.
It's
pretty good.
You get that goof.
You'll get an insight into Zach's dream life.
Zach's nightly terrors. We should do a series where
we could put up a cam at night for me.
A Zach cam.
A Zach cam next to the Cosby cam. We could roll them on the website.
That'd be great. It'll up our Twitch numbers.
Yeah.
All right. That's going to do it for today. Thank you all for listening to the Tea Time Podcast with your hosts, Zach and Simon. Sorry Julia couldn't make it. It's all her fault. Not ours. She's in a different state.
Who takes an hour to drink coffee?
I know, right? Come on.
I mean, honestly, like, who takes an hour to drink coffee?
I would have cut this out of the podcast and sent it to her.
Just post this part on Twitter.
Again, thank you everyone for listening.
I'm your host, Simon and Zach, and
we have other shows.
We do.
All of them are located, or links or whatever,
on our website.
On our website, ijushows.com. We have an email, adviceteatime@gmail.com. Email us comments, questions, concerns. You don't like anything we talk about. You don't like pizza. Send a thing.
If you want us to talk about something,
send
a thing.
We don't care.
If you tag us on Twitter,
you have a chance to get in our D&D podcast, which should be coming out this Friday. If someone edits it. It's not me. Someone else.
I don't know how to edit it. You have to help me edit it.
But yeah, new sort of thing. We said that there was a new one before, but we lied. It's a new one. Lord of the Rings. Advertisement. Because we can only advertise our things.
All right, so
that's really it. That's it. We have social. That's all on the
Twitter.
website.
We have a bunch of Twitter. Bunch of stuff.
There's one more thing, Zach. Do you have a funny to end the show on? Do I have a funny goof? You're leaning really close to me. You're like leaning on the mic.
No.
No funny? Well, that's a shame.